She would say, hey, I'm coming on over there. I want to see you tonight, blah, blah. A couple photos get sent to you. And she'll say something like this. She'll say, just send me a picture. I want to see a picture of you. And you'll be like, well, what kind of picture you want to see? And like, oh, I just want to see you in a picture bent over naked. And to a man. To a man. To a man. And these men be like, oh, I don't do stuff like that. And she'll be like, well, hey, here's my address. Or send the address. I'm coming. I'm on the way. I just want to see this to get turned on, blah, blah, blah. And the men will fall for it. This is real stuff here. And they would send her pictures of compromising stuff of them. And then she'll fade off. So I can't make it tonight. Then 3 days later, she's like, hey, man, by the way, I got these pictures of you. I'm going to need about $250 every 2 weeks. Just look at me as a bill, a monthly bill. And she would do this with different people. And the last thing they would want is to her put these pictures out of them and ruin their careers and ruin their lives. And people think that, all these different things. This is the real deal stuff. So that was me seeing that on the lower level. I'm like, God damn, I can only imagine what goes on the higher level. So much blackballing and blackmailing. And so I say this to my guys, like, do not compromise yourself. To my men and women that are in the industry, you want to get higher and come up and all this stuff, always keep yourself, keep your soul. Because these are people who make real livings off of blackmail, for one. That goes over with that, man. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book. That's what goes on with Jeffrey Epstein in the island. Had all them high people coming up over there, all them people and, the different presidents and different, political leaders. And they come over there and they do some compromising stuff, take some pictures with some young folks and all that stuff. And guess what? We got blackmail on you. We're going to need $300,000 a month. That's how you keep it going. So don't ever compromise yourselves, man. I mean, it's just amazing. And Ronnie Clark says, look for Professor Griff. I'm going to tell you right now, I cannot forget Professor Griff. Professor Griff was he was the original person that I looked up when I became what they call quote unquote woke. Over 13 years ago, I was looking up Professor Griff, and I'm glad you brought him up, actually, Rodney. Very good job. Because Professor Griff called and predicted so many different things. When Cat Williams was at his peak, Professor Griff said, yeah, y'all watch out for that. They about to come for him. They come for Cat Williams. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. He said, y'all remember them Pimp Chronicles that Cat Williams was dropping back in the day? In which Cat Williams was talking about getting higher up in the industry and how he was going to these certain parties and all these weird things was going on. And he went to a certain room and there were two men kissing and he was trying to figure out what the hell's going on. What type of party is this? He was talking about stuff that goes on in the higher ups. Quote unquote Illuminati. And Professor Griff called out there and said, hey man, they're gonna come get this brother. I'm letting y'all know that right now. They about to come at him. And what happened after that? Probably next 3 or 4 years, Cat Williams been arrested probably 40 damn times. Every time he get his career right, he gets arrested. No jail. You notice no jail sentencing has been going on because it's been all bullshit. Professor Griff was talking about that back in the day. He spoke on Michael Jackson also. He spoke on Tupac. He spoke on Biggie. And you got to understand, these big, powerful black people were not just accidentally taken out. They wasn't just... You got to look at, Tupac and Biggie. You had two men with way too much power, way too much influence. And the way Tupac was talking, they did not need it. They were gangster Tupac, fine. They did not. Woke Tupac is what scared them. Woke Tupac speaking on generational wealth and all that stuff and trying to educate black folks and telling us we need to open up our own communities. That was the Tupac that scared them, people. Okay, you want to know why they took him out? They took him out because of that shit. And they made us think that black folks took him out with the East Coast, West Coast beef or some crip or something like that. So y'all, to my listeners out there, I got my people in India. My people in India love when I talk conspiracy. I'm going to let y'all know right now, we ain't calling it conspiracy no more. We're going to call it truth talk, baby, because that's what it is. It's truth talk. It is a big game. And sometimes, you could go and research pretty much any major star. And you can look up and find something. And comment section says, same thing, Oprah and Bill. Yes, Bill the Pill did similar to Chappelle. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Oprah, I know you thinking you good and fine. They gonna come for you too in the end. Just please believe. Please believe. They got Bill towards the end. Bill Cosby, they coming for you too, Oprah. Oprah thinks that she's safe. Oprah thinks that she's fine. She didn't play the game so well. She gets invited to the Bilderberg meeting. She gets invited to the Billionaire Club meeting. I'm telling y'all, they coming for Oprah in the end. Because the things that you look up with Oprah, you see that she been playing the game too. Y'all look up. Did y'all remember that scandal that came up with Oprah like a year ago when they was just all out of nowhere? People just put Oprah Winfrey's name with sex trafficking. Y'all remember that? We was like, what the hell they talking about Oprah with some sex trafficking? Y'all remember that? Look it up. Look it up. And you come and you research that school she opened up over there in Africa and you research what's really going on. What really happened. How children came up missing left and right. Well, it looks like Oprah was funneling children to the higher ups for the sex trafficking ring. I'm telling y'all, look it up. I know it sounds crazy. I want to support black billionaires myself too, but damn it. Hey man, if it stink, man. You know, people get mad and they say, man, you know, we need to stop downing our black people and, calling Jay-Z Illuminati because he's successful, blah, blah, blah. The white man put that on us. Let me tell y'all something right now. It ain't like people just woke up one day and said they want to call Jay-Z no Illuminati or whatever. This nigga been giving off hints and giving off subliminals and been around certain things and places and people. When you really research him, there's one time I saw Jay-Z in a shirt in an interview, and the shirt said, "Do as thou wilt." I'm very deep in my research. I said, that's an interesting shirt. Do as thou wilt. I looked it up. The quote came from Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley was a man who was a Satanist, probably the biggest Satanist back in the 30s and 40s. And in his book, he wrote, "Do as thy wilt," which means don't do as God, do as you will. Jay-Z's so cerebral and smart, he threw that on his shirt back in like 2004, and nobody even thought nothing. That's a cute little shirt with a little cursive writing on there. You do the research. We didn't wake up and just say that this man is Illuminati. This man has been showing us that, hey man, I'm with the shits. Look up Aleister Crowley and tell me what you see. Look up "Do as thy wilt." That little quote right there, that little small little quote. Do as thy wilt. I'm telling y'all. Jay-Z they don't open up the doors for your black ass for nothing. You really think that they gonna let a rapper get that high? Just because he's smart? Just because he can talk well? To get to where he at? To get around the people who he around? The billionaires and the trillionaires and the, getting deals with the NFL? Come on. The man got a deal with the NFL for black folks, and Colin Kaepernick one of the first people to say, hold on, man, I ain't hell no. Because what Jay-Z do when he got up there in front of them white folks? What he do? What he do, y'all? What he do? The white folk put the mic right up on him and say, hey, Jay-Z, how you feel about kneeling? What Jay-Z said? Oh, I think we need to stop. We need to get past the point of kneeling. And I'm sorry, do what? Did you not hear what Colin Kaepernick said? He said there was a purpose behind my kneeling. I'm kneeling because we're patronizing the damn flag that we're standing up for. We ain't got no damn liberty and freedom out here. We ain't got no justice out here. So why, when you claim you doing the fight for black people, you get up there and you say the damn answer they want to hear? Come on, man. Y'all got to think about this. Jay-Z been playing the game for a long time. And he know how to pop up every now and then and, get some black folks out of a bind. He helped Meek Mill out of jail, whatever, get him out of jail, stuff like that. Pay for lawyers' fees. Jay-Z playing the game. Beyonce playing the game. Because they know to stay where they at, you got to go by their rules. You ain't got no damn choice. You're not going to just do your own thing when you're a billionaire. You're not going to just, you would think that these black billionaires would get together and we actually make some real change out here, but they know that their game don't work like that. Do you know if we had 10 black billionaires get together and say they really want to make some type of change, that they really could? But do you ever sat and thought about why 10 black billionaires ain't got together to do it? Because they know better. They know. They know better. They know that as soon as these people try to organize us, to make us better, their money's going to be gone, and half the family and probably them going to be dead and gone too. They know the game. That's why it ain't happened yet. They're allowing black people to get money and get rich as long as you play by the game, play the rules. Once you start acting like you about to do some mass awakening, oh, hell no, you tripping. No. We could have been made something happen. I'm telling 10 black billionaires. And there's plenty of them, believe it or not. 10 black billionaires. You put them together. Say we're going to make some real changes and look at the real changes that they could make. Look at the doors they could open up. Look at the land they could buy. Look at the communities they can make. Look at the banking infrastructure that they can try to make. But no, it don't work like that. Because once you start that, they shut you all down. You can look up that, man. That goes back to Jay Prince, Suge Knight, and I believe it was P. Diddy. They was talking back in the day about putting together, starting this huge black corporation, not like a label, but a whole corporation like you have Def Jam and all that, and like you have Sony and all those things. They wanted to do that, and they was cut short like, hell no, y'all, no. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. These main manufacturing guys, your Sony and all these people, the money, they stay at the top. Your black ass are the people that put the rappers together and y'all do that shit. Don't think you're going to be the manufacturer. That's the game. And as y'all know, I could talk about this all day long. I really could. I hope I didn't bore any of y'all. I really want to continue talking. This is probably the longest episode we've had on Candid Talk. And I've enjoyed every second of it, man. In the comment section, if y'all want more talk like this, y'all let me know, man. I got so much more I want to say. But y'all know how I go. The producer looking at me like we gotta get the hell out of here. As always, y'all. As always, it's been a wonderful show. And I want to keep giving y'all truth talk if y'all are here to listen and here to learn. And let me learn too. But I've enjoyed it. And it hasn't been small talk. It's been Candid Talk. And I'll see you all live next week. We out here. Have a great day.
I keep it 100 with every person I meet in every single street nigga I see. I keep it 100. I treat the women like they supposed to. They love to spend time around me. I keep it 100. The haters explain why I love to live life just being me. I keep it 100. What? Nigga, please, the money's the only thing I see. 100.